the channel, we head back to San Diego, beautiful this time of year, for the San Diego Comic-Con 2023 exclusive from the G.I. Joe Classified series with Philip Chuckles Provost.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another G.I. Joe Classified series unboxing and review. And today on the channel we got something special. We got the San Diego Comic-Con 2023 Hasbro Pulse G.I. Joe Classified series exclusive with Philip Chuckles Provost. But for all your G.I. Joe needs that are not Hasbro Pulse exclusives, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. Anything over $79 does ship free. Got to get a deal out there, and an interesting one here. And I wouldn't be shocked to see 6 months, a year from now, this possibly going to Entertainment Earth. We've seen some of the other exclusives over the years go to other retailers as well from San Diego Comic-Con, some of these Hasbro Pulse things. So if you did miss out on this for whatever reason, you might have another opportunity down the line, or you might not. You never know how it may go. But one way we know it will go in this review is we're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And of course, we just recently on the channel unboxed the Crimson Strike team. That was the Hasbro PulseCon exclusive. Kind of crazy that came before this one, but basically came during the same week. So I guess that does kind of work out. But those sets do go together, and we'll point that out throughout this review right here. But check out that review if you did miss that on the channel, and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. But let's take a look at the packaging on this one. A little bit smaller box than that Crimson Strike team, but in the TV screen right here, there's old Chuckles giving a little message to the Baroness and the Crimson Twins, and you can see them right down here in the package. Now, it's opposite of what we got from the Crimson Strike team with the TV screen. So, very cool to meld those two together. I did like that idea. Thought that was a really cool thing. You kind of a radio signal. You got the raised graphics on here. Feels really nice. Feels really high class for sure. Dials throughout. You got warnings, Hasbro logo. 4 and up, you 3-year-olds, get out. You can't have these 4 and up right here. Chuckles looking really good. Looking interesting. And Chuckles was always a weird one in the G.I. Joe line. Of course, G.I. Joe, the movie, of course, the movie from the 80s. We all love Chuckles. He was a man of very few words. His most memorable scene was, of course, picking up that big bomb and just carrying it and throwing it. So you kind of viewed him as like a Hulk Hogan type character, mixed with a little bit of Magnum P.I. in a little ways. But he was, of course, an undercover agent, all those kind of things. And he really came to fame, I guess, in the comic books a little bit more than he did in the animated series. But he was also an all-timer in my G.I. Joe Fig Fed. As a kid, of course, loving Hawaiian shirts. Loving Hawaiian shirts to this day. I always liked him in my toy playing days. There's no doubt about it. But good graphics on the side here. Number 75 in the line. I always say it. I'm a broken record. Really wish this was numbered differently or not part of the regular numbering system. But it is what it is. You got the QR code down here and some more dials kind of spot varnished on that. Some wires, things like that, looking like a big bomb. You know, got to cut it. Keep splicing. Keep splicing. That's what Alpine would say. And then on the back, we got a little bit more of that bomb kind of stuff. Nothing too fun on the back here, but a nice little box set. There's no doubt about it. And you do get a nice cover on the front that opens up. Nice graphics there. You get a nice glamour shot of Chuckles over here. Looking only like a Chuckles could look if he was on vacation. A little bit beat up in the face, as we can see. You got the gold bars down here. Got a briefcase. Got the little file. G.I. Joe Classified series. Looks like he's in Miami or something. There's the helicopter coming. They're going to pick him up. And then you get a little bit of a comic pane right here. You get some Cobra bats, and you can see him grabbing the briefcase, jumping over the railing, jumping down the railing, out the window, into the car, speeding off at the old coconut palm. Oh, everybody loves the coconut palm. One of the best. One of the best. Sounds good. Sounds good, at least. But let's pull him out of the package, see what all the fuss is about. And there's always fuss on a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, as we do know. But that's it there. Nothing there. I'm going to put this off gently. See you later off to the side. We do get the big old case here, and it is like a little briefcase. So it does say Extensive Enterprises Crimson Strike Team. So it's almost like that Hasbro PulseCon exclusive we just unboxed recently, but shrunken down inside. So that's kind of cool for the storage locker here. But we're going to pull everything out, see what's going on. We got this. See you later, Spider-Man style. Bam! See you later. And then once again, off to the side, a gentle see you later. And how about this attention to detail? Not the G.I. Joe Cobra baggies. We got a little floral baggie here to match the old floral shirts on old Chuckles. I'm here for that all day. Looking really good. Make sure you got everything out of there. We do. And bam! See you later. Goodbye. All right. A lot of stuff going on in here. And we're going to get down to it. Maybe. What's in this little box? What's in the little box? Let's pull that out. There we go. We got some glasses, a headset. I'm here for that. We just got a little box those were in. So see you later. Off to the side. All right, let's get down to business. There's a lot of fun accessories with this one. But one thing we do not get very often in the G.I. Joe Classified series is extra hands. Now, of course, Chuckles has the trigger fingers out of the package. But we got 2 Fists of Fury here, but taken to that next level, he's got some knuckle dusters on. He's got 2 of them. He's really ready to throw down with some of these. I guess when all else fails, you got to pull out the old knuckle dusters and be beating some people up with your fists and those. That's quite the weapon. There's no doubt about it right there. Now, we do get one little pistol for Chuckles on brand. Of course, we know Chuckles. You got a spot in the end where you could put an effect piece if they had one. They do not. But a black pistol right here looking really good on brand for Chuckles. We're here for that. Now we get a couple of handcuffs going on. Very interesting. You do get one pair of handcuffs that I guess are broken. I don't know if you put these on Chuckles possibly. And then obviously the hands pull off, you slide them on. You can have them kind of like he broke the chains on there, so we have those. Or we got straight up real handcuffs looking really, really nice right here. Straight together, everything else. You can have a prisoner, you can have the Baroness, you can do whatever you want with these handcuffs. Of course, great for other G.I. Joe figures as well. So we get 2 sets of handcuffs with that. We get some binoculars. Every PI needs some binoculars. They're spying on something. They're in the bushes. They're taking a look at what the Crimson Strike team's up to. But we get some black binoculars here looking really nice. We keep on going. We got a little bit of a lei. I guess kind of going with that Hawaiian shirt theme here. You put that over the head, but a nice purplish pink. Is that even a color? But more pink than purple, I guess. But looking good here. We got a little lei for Chuckles. Once again, right there on brand. Hits keep on coming. You got a little camera action, it looks like. I think this is a camera. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like a camera to me. So yeah, we get a little camera. Of course, if you're a PI, you're taking pictures. You're saying, hey, here's what I'm seeing. Here's the intelligence I got. So we got that going there. Got to have a knife when your gun doesn't work. You got close combat. You got the silver blade, black handle. Got a little knife. You never know when you might have to give one of those kind of things. Chuckles is ready. He's prepared for that, no doubt about it. Then we get a little file right here. You got the Crimson Bat right on the front, but he's keeping notes. He's keeping things on hard copy. It's extra serious when hard copy comes out in this day and age. But he just got those files there. He's going to hand these over to the true leader of G.I. Joe, Flint, and say, hey, Flint. And then, you know, Hawk and Duke will be standing right there. And I don't got anything against Hawk. Duke, I do. But Duke's like, oh, yeah, give me those. And he gives them right to Flint. That's what happens. And then Duke's just like, what? What's going on? That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. But got those looking nice. Got a little pair of headphones going on. Old school headphones. These look like the really cheap ones. They got the orange there for the ears. It's like the old school styrofoam kind of thing. It's kind of what it looks like. Straight out of the 80s. Who knows? But we got some headphones going on. And then you got some shades, of course. If Chuckles going to be spending some time at the beach, he's got to have some shades on. So we got some shades looking nice. Looks like some Ray-Bans here. Got a nice kind of that purple. A little purplish color on the lens in that one. But some black framed glasses looking really, really good. Then we get a briefcase. And I'm hoping this briefcase opens. It should, right? You would think. You would think it would open. There we go. It does open up. Nothing inside the briefcase, but you can store a lot of this stuff in there. That's kind of goes to the thing. We don't get a backpack, anything like that with Chuckles. So the handcuffs and some of this other stuff, I'm going to put in this briefcase. Going to have him holding the briefcase. That's a way. It's not a backpack or it's not stuff to store on him, but this will get the job done as far as storage goes. Very nice briefcase, something out of the 80s. It feels like, once again, it looks like something my dad would kind of take to work. You could also maybe double his luggage if you wanted to. Got some tears on it. It's a suitcase that's seen some things. He's put it up to block himself in a fight, I'm sure. Things like that. So I'm here for that briefcase. Here for all these accessories looking really, really nice. Now we get old Chuckles in the package here. Look at that. Instead of a little artwork behind him, you get a little floral stuff. I'm here for that. That looks pretty good, I do think. We do not got the rope ties on this one. We're back to the plastic ties. So we're still kind of jumping around back and forth between our different twist tie colors. Once again, off to the side, a gentle see you later. Twist ties over there. There it is. And let's dive into the head sculpts now on Chuckles. We got the one out of the package, and we did get an extra one. I like that they gave us 2 head sculpts. Makes it feel a little bit more premium here. And this is your day-to-day regular Joe, no pun intended, Chuckles here. This is Chuckles plain Jane. Hasn't been in a fight, anything like that. This is probably the Chuckles I'm going to use in my display, most likely. Blonde hair, looking good. A bigger, beefier kind of face. He looks like he could be a football player or quarterback or something like that. Who knows? But he does look good here. No issues with that. Love the blonde hair. But the true winner in Chuckles, going all the way back to his original character, his original figure in the 80s, is, of course, his floral pattern shirt. That's what sets him so different. Much like Bazooka with his kind of football jersey going on, set him apart from the rest of the team. Chuckles has the same kind of thing with the floral pattern shirt. A lot of people don't know who Chuckles is, but they had to pick him up because, hey, I like how this guy looks. And man, that's just a great fashion piece, a floral shirt. Talking to a guy that wears a lot of floral shirts, you cannot beat that at all. Looking really, really good. Got a deep V-neck going on. You got a little white undershirt underneath there if you need to. You do get the holster over the top. Very Magnum P.I.-esque. Of course, you can put his pistol right there. He's ready to go. He's got a quick draw. He's ready for it. He does got a watch that you could set your watch to. There you go. It does say 1 second left on the watch there. Nice gold watch going on. Got the red and black attack on the screen. Looking really, really nice. Does have a belt there as well. You got the Joe Pro on there. Looking good. A couple of little pocket type things there. You do got a little holster here, I believe, for the handcuffs on the back. And then you got a hole there on the bottom there. And I believe that is for the camera. Should plug right in. Yes, it does. So you can store a lot of this stuff on him still. That is nice. And speaking of storing stuff, you can store the knife down here on the side of his thigh. Always here for that. The more stuff you can store, the less baggies you have to keep track of, the better. And the G.I. Joe Classified line does a really good job on that. I do agree. You got the green pants on down to the black kind of combat boots going on. All day long, though, if you handed me this, it's G.I. Joe, there's no doubt I'd say Chuckles immediately. A very, very famous character from the 80s, if you ask me. Now, of course, articulation on this one. Head, back, forth, side to side, up and down. Actually, before I start that, I should start the other head. I dived into everything else. I was going to do heads first. Let's do that. We got the second head. It's the beat-up head. It's the Chuckles I've seen better days head is what we got going on here. Got a big old eye that's swollen shut. Some contusions on the forehead, contusions in the other eye. Unfortunately, lost his front teeth. He's going to be a dentist's dream. But I guess if he has a fight with the Crimson Strike team, this is how he's going to come out. Hopefully he comes out victorious, but he's definitely seen better days on this head sculpt here. So how do you like your Chuckles? Beat up or looking like a model? Choose your own head adventure at the end of the day, but a very, very nice extra head here with Chuckles. Now let's dive into the articulation. Of course, head replaceable, removable. You also get that neck articulation. We like that, side to side, back and forth. Big butterfly shoulders on him. Arms go all the way around. Got the bicep cut. Double jointed, pinless elbows. A little bit loose on this right arm for me. There's a little loose there. Of course, hands removable, up and down hinge on that. You get a nice tight ab crunch. Always like that. Waist articulation looking good. He does got those big old Chuckles splits if he needs them. Then you got the drop down hips, G.I. Joe Classified Series style. Thigh cut hidden nice into the sculpt. I always like that. You do got the pinned knees, but you do got double jointed knees. Boot cut, ankles, back forth, side to side. Of course, looking good. Does he fit on a Ringside Collectible stand? Make sure you head over to Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on your Mattel stands. Hopefully back in stock very, very soon for the holidays. We'll see what happens there. But he does fit. Chuckles fits perfectly on that one. A good figure here, Chuckles. Of course, a deluxe price point. Some people kind of scratch their head on this a little bit because Chuckles is a character a lot of us know, but he's not a tippy-tip-top guy, so it's an interesting idea for a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. But I think all the extras with him and the tie-in to the Crimson Strike Team box set really makes this to the next level. And like I said, Chuckles is a favorite of mine, so I got no problems as long as we get a Chuckles. So I'm happy we got this. Be interested to see if we get another Chuckles down the line, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. You guys know they love the repaints, but we'll see what happens with this. But I like this a whole lot. Looks really good. Very colorful. Going to stand out from the other Joes in your collection. There's no doubt about it. Of course, you could also head on over to the Action Force, the old Valaverse. You could pick up the Condor figure, which is very, very similar. I know a lot of people say this is James Bond inspired. Okay, sure. I've never seen a James Bond movie, but to me, there's too many connections here with Chuckles. Of course, you got to have a PI going on. Of course, Valaverse, very similar scaled, very similar in theory, kind of a G.I. Joe type line, as we know, military aspect, these guys could fit together. This could be a day on the beach with Condor and Chuckles, and of course these guys scale together beautifully, so I do like that a whole lot. But I'm here for it. More floral shirts, the better. Give me all the floral shirts. I have nothing against a floral shirt. Throw that on Chuckles as well. Man, we're ready to go. We're ready to party. We're ready to do some PI work like a young Magnum PI. But there it is. That is the Chuckles San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. What are your guys' thoughts? Is this a pickup? Is it a pass? Let me know your thoughts on this one in the comments down below, and let me know your thoughts on Chuckles. Was he a favorite of yours as a little kid like he was for me? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day, and we got 2 YouTube channels going. So make sure you subscribe to both of them with videos every single day between both channels. We got even more content for you, if you can believe it. Can you believe it? Well, we do, over on the Patreon, including early access to both channels' videos. Head on over to the Patreon, your best way to support the channel. You can also support channelprosandtees.com, search Kyle Peterson, and don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram and on Threads. So for Chuckles, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.